Friends and students, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to continue the same chapter. This is chapter number 2, quadratic equation of maths, part 1, 10 standard. In the last session we have solved practice set 2.1 and this based on the quadratic equation. In the last session you see, in the last lecture also, we see what do you mean by quadratic equation, what are the roots of the quadratic equations, what do you mean by quadratic coefficient, and then linear coefficient, constant. So we have a short a recap of the last session. We have seen this is x square plus bx plus c is equal to 0 is the quadratic equations. Here he is called as a quadratic coefficient. This is linear coefficient. This is a constant. And the value of x which is satisfying this equation is called as the roots of the quadratic equation. So roots of the quadratic equation. So for that we have to consider the value of x. So we have find out the roots of the quadratic equation. Now in this chapter, in this session, or say in practice set 2.2, we are going to calculate the value of roots of the quadratic equation, that is value of variables. But it is very difficult to calculate the value of x to find out the roots of the quadratic equation every time by putting the value of x is equal to different types of by considering different types of values of x. So it is a lengthy, it is a time consuming. So what we will do, we will here in this session we will factorize this middle factor into two parts, and we will see how to get the value of x and how to get the value of how to get the roots of the quadratic equation. So we will have one problem I will explain you. M square minus 14m plus 13. But before starting this video, as usual, I would like to request you, please subscribe my channel, like and share my videos. Ask your friends also to subscribe my channel. If you have any query, any comment, please comment me in my comment box. I will definitely going to give the answer. But please subscribe me. Your subscription is the motivation for me. As I told you in the last session, there are 30 to 35% non-subscribers are following my videos, but they are not subscribing my channel. So I would like to request them to please subscribe my channel. If you subscribe my channel, I will make the videos with more enthusiastically. So it will give me more power to make the more videos. Now we will go for the chapter 2. No, first of all we will solve this problem. This is from chapter 2. This is quadratic equation 10 standard. Okay, now as I told you, we have to split this middle factor in such a way that the product of those factors should be equal to the product of this quadratic coefficient and the constant. The quadratic coefficient is 1 and this constant is 13, so answer is coming 13. So we have to split this in such a way that the product should become 13. So it is coming 13 means 13 ones are 31. So these both factors are satisfying this requirement, because 13 ones are 13 and minus 13 minus 1 is coming minus 14. So we'll write down as m square minus 13m minus 1m plus 13 is equal to 0. So we'll keep m as a common. So m minus 13 minus 1 here common, m minus 13 is equal to 0. This sign change because we are keeping this minus outside the bracket, so plus sign will change to minus. So m minus 1 and m minus 13, we have taken this m minus 13 common, so is equal to 0. So m minus 1 is equal to 0 or m minus 13 is equal to 0. So m is equal to 1 or m is equal to 13. So 1 and 13 are the roots of the quadratic equation. So 1 and 3 are the roots of the quadratic equation. Hope you understood how to factorize this middle factor to get the value, to get the both factors, and how to satisfy the conditions over here. So we'll actually start with practice set 2.2. So we'll start with practice set 2.2. This is practice set 2.2. The first problem is solve the following quadratic equations by factorization. We have to do the factorization. The first one is x square minus 15x plus 54 is equal to 0. So we have to split these factors, middle factor, to get it two new factors, which product should be equal to the product of this quadratic coefficient and the constant. So minus 15. How to solve this problem? So we'll say we will have to get the value of 54. So there are, say, 13 into 18. 13 into 18. And another is 9 into 6. 9 into 6. So we'll take 9 and 6 here. So x square minus 9x minus 6x plus 54 plus 54. Why you only taken 3 and 18? If you take 3 and 18, x square minus 3x plus 18, plus is minus 18x plus 54. We have taken here 9 and 6 and here 3 and 18. Why we are not considering 3 and 18? Because it will not satisfy the requirement. How? Say here will come x and x plus 3, because you have taken x outside, so it will x and plus 3. Now it is minus, we will take 18 common, x minus 3. We will see here is coming x plus 3 and x minus 3. So it will not fulfill our requirements. If you take 9 and 6, then what will happen? If you take 9 and 6, then what will happen? Say here, you will say this x square, x will get common, and say x minus 9 minus 6. So x minus 9 is equal to 0. How it is coming minus 9? Because we have kept this minus sign outside the bracket, so the plus side will become 9. So it is satisfying our requirement. So these both x minus 9, x minus 9 are common. Here it is not the situation. Here x plus 3 and x minus 3. So we are taking 9 and 6 instead of 3 and 18. We have to do lot of practice for getting the correct factors. Once you do the practice, you will definitely know how to get the required factors. Now here factors are coming 9 and 6. So 9 and 6 means x square minus, say, 9x minus 6x plus 54 is equal to 0. You do not have to write this in the exam or while solving the problem. It is just to know how to get the required factors. So x square minus 9x minus 6x plus 15. So x is common. So x minus 9, bracket completed. So this is minus 6x minus sign plus sign will get minus 9 is equal to 0. So x minus 6 and x minus 9 is equal to 0. So x minus 9 is equal to 0, or say x minus 9 is equal to 0. So x is equal to 6 or x is equal to 9. So 6 and 9 are the roots of the quadratic equation. This is the solution. This is the final answer of this problem. Hope you understood this problem. First, if you know how to factorize the middle factor, then you will definitely solve this problem very easily. So guys, we will see whether this 6 and 9 are satisfying this equation or not. Say first of all you will consider 6. We putting x is equal to 6. So 6 square minus 15 into 6 plus 54. This is say left hand side. When this answer comes 0, then it is a root of the quadratic equation. So this is 36 minus 90 plus 54. This is coming minus 54 plus 54 is equal to 0. That is equal to right hand side. So it is a root of the quadratic equation. Now we will see if we put x is equal to 9, then whether it is satisfying the equation or not. So we will put x is equal to 9 here. We put x is equal to 9. So this is 9 square minus 15 into 9 plus say 54 is equal to 0. So 9 nines are 81, 15 nines are 135 plus 54 is 54. This is say left hand side. So this is 4. This is 5 plus 54 is equal to 0. So it is the satisfying the right hand. So it is satisfying the given requirement because it is coming 0. It is equal to right hand side. So both these values are satisfying this equation. So these are the roots of the quadratic equation. Now we will move for the second problem. We will see the second problem. It is now problem number 2. It is x square plus x minus 20 is equal to 0. Now similar to earlier problem, you have to split these factors to get a new two factors which will satisfy the required condition. The required condition is this: is that the product of these two factors should equal to the product of quadratic coefficient and the constant. So x. So we have to see how to get the value of this. How to get the two factors. So this is 1. This is minus 20. So answer should come minus 20. The product should come minus 20. So x. 2 1s are 2 into 10. So these are the two factors you will get. 10 2s are 20. But if you put 2 plus 10 here, the answer will come 12. It will not satisfy the required condition. So if you take minus 2 plus 10, so it is not giving the right answer. So we will not going to use these two factors over here. So third 13 or 4 5s are 20. 4 5s are 20. 4 5s are 20. So if you put 4 plus 5, then it is coming 9. Here we require x, so it is not right. So if you put minus 4 plus 5, it is coming 1. That is 1. So it is 1. So it is satisfying the required condition. So minus 4 plus 5. So we will use this minus 4 plus 5. Minus 4 plus 5. So x square minus 4x plus 5x minus 20 is equal to 0, because 4 5s are 20 and plus 5x minus 4x is nothing but x, 1x. So we will keep x as common. X minus 4 plus 5, this is x minus 4 is equal to 0. So we will put x plus 5 and x minus 4 is equal to 0, because both these are common. So we have keep out, we have taken it as a common. So x plus 5 is equal to 0 or x minus 4 is equal to 0. So x is equal to 0 minus 5 or say x is equal to 0 plus 4. So x is equal to minus 5 or x is equal to 4. So 5 and 4 are the roots of the quadratic equation. This is the answer. Now we will see whether both these values are satisfying the equation or not. What we will say when x, this is not we don't have to write the this is the end of the problem. Now just for understanding I am writing it, you don't have to write in the answer sheet. So or you can check whether the roots which you have found are satisfying the equation or not. So this is, it is not necessary. So this is x is equal to 5. So 5 square plus 5 minus 20. This is say left hand side. So 5 5s are 25 plus 15 plus 5 is equal to 20. So it is 5 5s are 25 plus 5 minus 20. So this is 25 minus 15. This is minus 4, plus 5 and minus 4, not 5. So x plus 5 minus 4. So x is equal to minus 5. Minus 5. We have to consider minus 5 and here 4. So we have to consider minus 5. So this is minus 5. So it is coming minus 5. So 5 5 are 25. This is minus. So 25 minus 25 is equal to 0. Is equal to right hand side. So it is satisfying the equation. So similarly, if you put x is equal to 4, then 4 square plus 4 minus 20. So this is left hand side. So 16 plus 4 minus 20. So this is 20 minus 20 is equal to 0 is equal to right hand side. So this is also satisfying the equation. So it is the root of the given quadratic equation. This is the way you can cross check the answer. Hope you have understood this second problem. Now we will go for the third problem. The third problem is this third problem. This is 2y square plus 27y plus 13 is equal to 0. So we have to divide this middle factor into two factor. The product of those factors should be equal to the product of this is quadratic coefficient and the constant. So this is 2 and this is 13. So answer is 26. So we have to divide this in such a way that that product should come to 26. So say 26 to 13, 2 into 13 is equal to 26. But it will not satisfy the condition, because if you put 2 plus 13, your answer is coming 15 and we require 27. So it will not satisfy the condition. So what we will do? We will say 13 is not there. In which table you can get 26? Say if you put 26 into 1, that is 26. If you put 26 plus 1, answer is coming 27. So this is satisfying this is fulfilling our requirement. So we will consider factor as 26 and 1. 26 and 1. So we'll put 2y square plus say 26y plus 1y plus 13 is equal to 0. So what we'll do, we'll do 2y common. So here y will come, here 13 plus 1 will get common, y plus 13 is equal to 0. So what we'll do, this y plus 13 is common and plus 2y plus 1 is equal to 0. So y plus 13 is equal to 0 or 2y plus 1 is equal to 0. So y is equal to 0 minus 13, or say 2y is equal to 0 minus 1. So y is equal to minus 13, or say 2y is equal to minus 1. So y is equal to minus 1 upon 2. So you got two roots, that is y is equal to minus 13 and y is equal to minus 1 by 3. So minus 13 and minus 1 by 2 are the roots of the quadratic equation. Now we will see whether both these values are satisfying this equation or not. So what we will do, we will put this value in this equation to see whether these are satisfying the equation or not. So when their x is equal to minus 13, so say 2 minus 13 square plus 27 into minus 13 plus 13. This is say left hand side. I am again repeating it. There is no need to write this in the answer. We just want to cross check it whether the given answer is, whether we have calculated the answer or the which roots we have calculated are right or not. We can write down. So 2 minus 13 square is equal to 169 plus 27. This minus will come over here into 13 plus say 13. So 2 nines are 8, carry 1. 2 6 are 12 plus 1 13, carry 1. This is 338 minus, we will see 27 into 13. 13 sevens are 91, carry 9. 13 2s are 26. So this is 351. This is 351 plus 13 plus 13. So this is say 351 minus 338. This is 3, this is 1. So answer is coming minus 13 and plus 13 is equal to 0 is equal to say right hand side. So this is satisfying the equation. So the answer which I calculated is the right answer. So next is minus 1 by 2. So we put minus 1 by 2 in this equation. Minus 1 by 2. So what the equation will become? 2, then minus 1 by 2 the whole square plus 27 into minus 1 by 2 plus 13. So 2 into 1 by 4 plus say this is 54 by 2. This minus sign plus sign will get minus plus 13. 2 2s are 14. This is 27. So 2 minus say 27 plus 13. Okay. 2 into 1 by 2. 27 into 1 by 2. So 1 upon 4 plus 27 is minus 27. So this is 54, not 54. This is 27 by 2 by 2 plus 13 plus 13. So this is 1 by 2 minus 27 by 2 plus 13. So answer is going minus 26 by 2 plus 13. This is minus 13 plus 13 is equal to 0 is equal to right hand side. So this is satisfying the equation. Both the values are satisfying the equations. So these are called as the root of the given quadratic equation. Hope you guys you understood this problem. I have tried to make these problems as simple as possible so that you can understand it very well. So we have solved 3 problems. I have taken one example for you, make you better understand. We'll continue. Now we are making the end of this session. In the next session, we'll continue with the same practice set, that is 2.2. Hope you understood this problem. So guys, please subscribe my channel, like and share my videos, and ask your friends also to subscribe my channel. Okay guys, okay, bye.